Thank you so much for chiming in. Hey, it's Jesse with Execo Management. Hey, the reason why you are on this video is because you are 100% interested in learning how to buy rentals with very little to none of your cash. I will show you exactly on a couple here that I've just done in the last few weeks, as a matter of fact, or a month or so here. So anyway, the other thing I'll also be sharing with you guys are my contacts. I know I've been getting blown up like freaking crazy the last month or two. How are you doing it? How are you doing it? I was putting small groups together, and it was just consuming so much of my time that I just couldn't sit down with 5, 10, 20 people at a time. I figured, let me just go ahead and start putting some of these videos together, kind of sharing with everybody exactly how I'm doing this, share all of my contacts, and then, of course, moving forward, any little tips, tricks, and things like that that I get, I'm also going to send back out to kind of share with all of you. I plan on also putting a Facebook group together, just a small private Facebook group for anybody who signs up here. I don't want to bother everybody else who maybe all they want to do is wholesale flip, not the true investors. A true investor is somebody who you are investing long-term wealth, which is what you're doing right now, looking at buying these rental properties. So let me just tell you really quick, and then if you're not already on my page filling out your info to be able to get all this info, look on the bottom, click that link. It's going to take you back to probably the same video, but I'm not 100% sure just yet. Still working on this, trying to help you guys out. But anyway, click on that link below, submit your info, name, email, phone number. That's all I need. And then I'm going to start sending you all these contacts and then start sharing with you exactly how I'm doing this. But let me just show you really quick. Here's two of them. I'm not going to show you the top because it's got the address and whatnot, but interest rates, which, by the way, one of the guys I'm going to share with you, I'm getting an amazing interest rate. Here it is just after the start of 2019, and my interest rate is 4.875. This one's 4.75. How? I'll explain. So anyway, just real quick, you'll see loan amount 90,000, 4.875. I can't read it backwards on my screen. At the very bottom, it shows cash to close 973. Now, it's actually less than that because they messed up on my insurance, which you'll also see, hey, I pay my insurance monthly. I don't pay it all up front. So you'll see 653 is actually owed to me, which meant I actually came to closing with $319. There's the $653 check to show, and the same date, just to show that that is correct. And guess what? Here is our settlement statement. You'll also see the exact amount, and look what date, just a month ago. Here's another one for you, 4.75%. And instead of me coming to closing with money, I actually left with a check. Now, this was the CD before we closed, but you'll see 60,000 at 4.75, and then it's showing down here that I was going to come to closing with approximately 2,000. Here it is. Once we made a couple changes, I actually was allowed up to 2% or a max of $2,000 back on my loan. So I actually walked with a check of $1,262. And this was just not even, I don't know, this was like 2 weeks ago or so. So this is like third, fourth, fifth one, I don't know, something like that in about a month and a half. So how many rental properties can you guys buy with very little to none of your cash, like nonstop buying rentals, building wealth. So anyway, again, if you're not already on my page submitting your info, please click that link below, take you to this page, submit your info, and I will start sharing with you everything I possibly can. And hey, if you guys have any other questions, the second you submit your info, sharing you all of my contacts, helping you out whatever I possibly can. I'm looking for a really long-term relationship with all of you guys and bringing you additional value. Anything else I learned, reading from books, talking with people, my experience of going through a lot of these flips and rentals, etc. I just want to bring whatever I can back to you. And then, of course, in that Facebook group, once everybody starts sharing all of your success stories, pushing each other, growing, building wealth, then I want to kind of hear those stories from you guys. So again, it's Jesse with Execo Management. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for chiming in.